What's the connection between the Iranian regime and Hamas in Gaza? Iran and Hamas's partnership began in the 90s when the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps taught Hamas officials how to build and use suicide belts to kill Israelis throughout the First and Second Intifadas. As Hamas gained prominence as a terrorist organization, Iran began sending them $50 million a year. After Israel withdrew from Gaza in 2005, Hamas started sending their fighters to Iran for training in field tactics and weapons technology. In 2008, Hamas upgraded their homemade short-range rockets to Iranian-made Grad rockets that enabled them to hit Israeli cities over 20 miles away from Gaza for the first time. By the next escalation in 2012, Hamas was launching long-range Iranian Fajr 5 rockets at Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. In 2014, Iran was caught shipping weapons directly to Hamas in Gaza on the infamous Class C. On board were 40 Syrian-made rockets, 181 mortar shells, and about 400,000 bullets, all hidden among bags of cement and clearly marked with Iranian labels. In addition to using ships, Iran also regularly smuggled weapons to Hamas on cargo planes, trucks, and through Hamas's underground tunnel system. Operation Protective Edge saw Hamas continuing to fire Iranian-made rockets at Israel, as well as Hamas's debut of drones and UAVs that originated in Iran. Over the next several years, Hamas continued to develop three main types of drones based on the Iranian Sarir 110: drones for reconnaissance, drones for dropping explosives, and suicide drones. In 2017, Iran upped its support for Hamas to about $100 million a year. And as smuggling became more difficult, Iran began training Hamas to produce high-quality weapons locally, the teach a man to fish strategy. Members of Hamas's Nukhba Special Forces unit traveled to Iran for training by the IRGC and returned to Gaza to train others. After 11 days of non-stop rocket attacks across Israel in 2021, unprecedented in quantity and in range, Hamas leaders publicly thanked Iran once again for helping them build up their massive arsenal. And finally, just weeks before Hamas's invasion of Israel and massacre on October 7th, 2023, hundreds of Hamas terrorists received special training in Iran. The drones that Hamas built with Iranian help played a key role in the early hours of their invasion. Iran had recently increased their funding to a whopping $350 million. Hamas has been terrorizing millions of Israeli civilians for 36 years, and their rule over Gaza has enabled Iran to maintain a presence directly on Israel's border. The Hamas-Iran alliance is just one part of Iran's axis of terror and ongoing attempts to destabilize the Western world.